Aloha mai kākou e nā kamali'i. Hele mai, hele mai. I want to introduce you to a special friend of mine. His name, like my name, is Keola. This is Keola Chan.
Ano e kako e nā pua o Hawaii nei.
Aloha, brother. How are you?
Aloha.
Good seeing you. We're here to talk about Lomilomi and this special place. In fact, where are we located?
We're in the ili of Waipau.
In the ili of Waipau, and this ahupua'a is Heʻeia in the moku of Koʻolapoko here on the island of Oʻahu.
That's right.
Now, how does this place relate to our topic, Lomilomi?
Well, one, I teach here at Waipau. I have classes where I teach Lomi.
Okay.
But more importantly, it's important for us as Kanaka to get back into the aina because it gives us such a great representation of how we malama the land is how we should malama our kino.
Wow, Keola, this place is beautiful. How does it relate to Lomilomi?
We get to see a lot of the kino lao of our akua, especially the kino lao of healing, the restorative gods. We see Lono here in the Uala.
Nice.
We see Kane in the river here. We have our Kalo and the Lo'i, of course.
Wow, so Lomilomi really is part of that Maumali Ola, bringing us back to good health and balance, yeah?
Exactly. And it's a great example of when we see rivers clogged up, that's exactly what happens to our kino. So it inspires us to find health again.
That makes sense. Gotta take care of kino. So, Keola, what is Lomilomi?
Well, literally, Lomilomi means to rub, to soothe, basically, it's our interpretation of massage, physiotherapy. And it's really important for us to look at that concept because it was so predominant to our kupuna.
Yeah, why was it important to our kupuna?
Well, because every family member in old Hawaii knew how to do lomi. From the keiki as they started as youngsters, starting to walk on the back of their parents like I know some of you do back at home. You know, they grew up stepping on their parents. The parents lomied their children because that was their way of shaping, molding their children to be, if they wanted their ear, if they were born with ears, we wanted to lomi the ears back as children. And as we did that, we could mold their ears, their nose, their features, their limbs. So it's very important as makua, as adults, to take care of the children. And then for our kupuna, it was important to malama them at their old age, you know, and to take care, especially when our wahine, our moms, when they're hapai, when they're pregnant. It's so important for the dad or for the children to come and lomi mommy's feet to help keep circulation.
So Lomilomi was very important back then, or back in our kupuna's past, but it's also important today, yeah?
Still till today, all of you folks could be able to go home and lomi your parents.
Now, what are some of the tools that you use to Lomilomi?
Oh, I brought some with me today.
Oh, okay. I've seen these before. I know what this is, but for the sake of our keiki, can you explain?
This is a la'au lomi or a lomi stick. Well, traditionally, keiki, this used to be made out of our hardwood, kawila and uhi. Today, we often see them in our homes, like I know some of you have, made out of guava.
Wow, okay, now, so how is this used? How is this la'au lomi used?
Well, as you can see, it can be used like an elbow, or it can be like a thumb. And what we do is you can use it when no one's around and no one wants to work on you. You can use this to put on spots on your body and just lomi it like that.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's
so if mom's
awesome.
asking for a lomi, you can hand over the lomi stick instead.
Okay, this is cool. Now, what about these other things here?
I brought two pohaku. This is a lomi, a pohaku lomi. And kind of in the same way, sometimes when we put oil on somebody's body and they have a hard spot that is, you know, too hard for our fingers to do, we can put the pohaku lomi on top and work it out. Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Now the good things with both of these is we can also heat it up or we can keep it chilled. Now if it's heated up, so if they have like a sprained muscle, we can put it on that area to warm it up. Yeah.
And why would you use it cold?
Cold, you know, if someone just injured their muscles, just like how we put ice on when someone hurts their ankle, we put ice. This is the Hawaiian way. Put an ice on, put it in the river for a little while, bring it out cold. There you go.
Oh, and
this is our Hawaiian spa we're at.
Cool. So it's like you can bring down the swelling when it's
exactly
when it's cool like that. So we got our la'au lomi, we We got our our Pohaku lomi.
Pohaku lomi.
And what else do we have over there?
This is called a ko'oko'o.
Wow, that's beautiful.
We use this to help stretch. We can stretch our bodies.
Right?
When I get old, I have something to help me walk. But more importantly, we use this in healing to help keep our balance when we walk on the body or when we do a'e.
A'e. Okay, so a'e is the art of lomi that is when like keiki, when they're at home stepping on their mom or dad. Is that what it's called?
Exactly.
Okay.
Traditionally, we didn't have those fancy lomi tables. Our kupuna did all of their healing on the floor, on the mats, on the lauhala mats.
That's right. Yeah.
So a lot of it we used to step. We used our feet. We used all facets of our body: our fingers, our hands, our palms, our thumbs, our elbows, our knees, and even our feet.
Wow, Keola. So we have a lot of different things that we can use besides our hands. We have the la'au lomi. We have the Pohaku lomi, we have the ko'oko'o, and all of these are tools that we can use for mauliola.
Exactly.
Yeah? Mauliola, what is mauliola?
Mauliola is the essence of life. It also speaks to the health of our people. And based in all of that, we have a lot of different functions to restore mauliola or the essence of life to somebody. And it's found in many of our arts like ho'oponopono, la'au lapa'au, lomi.
I see.
All of those and all of these facets we share today are based out of the foundation of our healing is based on prayer.
Prayer.
And pule.
So all of these things relate to kind of like our health and well-being. Yeah?
Exactly.
Awesome.
How to restore the mana of our body, of our spirit.
Oh, cool. So now, you talked about earlier that our people back in the day, everybody knew how to fish, everybody knew how to work in the lo'i, everybody knew how to lomi because that was part of our living and our life. What about today? Do your keiki understand or know?
I know all these keiki do, right, keiki?
Right.
We should be, but you know, sometimes we need a little encouragement to get away from our PlayStation and to get out there and to malama, to aloha and show love within our home again.
Right.
To those that are closest to us that we care for. This kind of work, Keola, is the highest expression of love. It's showing your passion and the compassion for your fellow man.
Right, you're giving your own energy when you do lomi. Yeah?
You are showcasing, you are demonstrating your mana.
So this is the topic of Lomilomi. This is Keola and Keola saying take care. We'll see you next time.
Ahui ho.
Ahui ho.